Hello Winning fans, my timing on the Steam Next Festival is a little off, where it should be the last day of the event today, so do find some time to try out the demos for these roguelite titles which I believe have never been shown off on the channel before. Let's begin with the bullet hell action roguelite Ira, a title from a Korean developer where I'm loving the influx of Korean games since they do bring a different design sensibility to the space. It's a gorgeous hand-drawn title where you play as the chosen one who has to go on an adventure to save the world, having quite a generic setup but does have some beautiful art. It's a range rather than melee focused title where our heroine is able to conjure up spirit bowls in order to attack while avoiding the multitude of enemy projectiles. The promotional graphic at the end of the trailer does hint at being caught in between light and dark, so perhaps that will factor into the upgrades and choices that you make, but as a fan of the genre, it's one of interest.
A foul mist descended upon the town of Westwall, inducing sickness and death. Townsfolk's worried whispers echoed concerns of witchcraft doings.
One part Battle Brothers and one part Darkest Dungeon does kind of describe paths and danger, certainly having an art style that looks as if it combines the two, but ditches the large-scale mercenary combat of the former and instead focuses on smaller parties of adventurers.
The scenery is grimly painted with inert crops, animal mutations, and plagues.
With the grid-based structure, I'm sure that this will provide plenty of strategizing due to positioning concerns, where there are over 30 different heroes as well as plenty of upgrade systems in between runs.
Fortunately, all sorts of people answered. Fighters, mercenaries, mages, all looking for fame, glory, and fortune.
You're trying to uncover the secrets of the sleepy town of Westwall, where apparently morality and good or evil choices can be made, so I do think it has potential and is currently seeking funding on Kickstarter. Liberte is an action roguelite set in a Lovecraftian version of the French Revolution, where cosmic horror and voodoo intersect and you play as a character from one of 4 factions. While the graphics are not the most impressive, I'm curious as to how the story-driven elements will play out as the different factions jostle and position themselves amid the chaos. How this ties into the roguelite structure I'm not sure, although perhaps the Lovecraftian element might be a clue in allowing characters to resurrect after death, but who knows, we'll have to wait and see on this one. The Excrawlers is another pixel art action roguelite where I do like the look and animation despite the pixel art not really popping off the screen due to a lack of character outlines. It does have more of an RPG slant, where you're able to level up and carry experience points over upon death, allowing you to increase your stats, take perks, and advance through a skill tree. The concern of course with this is how much grinding will be required, highlighting one of the issues of modern roguelite design, but a cool look and sleek action does get my attention.
The horrible dome ensnared us all, scorching, forcing us into the depths.
Quick teaser for Deeper's Chamber, a deck building dungeon crawling roguelike, and while there are plenty out there, the 3D graphics are a change, so check it out and look forward to the release next month. Side note, I do think that the narrator for this trailer is the same as Legend of Keepers, so do give that a listen and let me know what you think in the comments.
Delve into the deepest chamber.
I love monster taming titles, so of course, Abomi Nation got my attention, being one that incorporates rogue-like elements into this, so I'm down for it. You are travelling through the world, battling wild Abomis and bosses in every run, which, granted, is not much of a story as per rogue-lite tradition, but with over 100 Abomis to recruit and evolve, the focus on 1v1 combat as well as team composition, it should be of interest if you enjoy Pokemon. Aside from combat, you can watch your team bond together through playing minigames and events, where some of the creature designs are very cute indeed, making it a title of interest. I was absolutely shocked that I did not know of the existence of Space Bandit, one which looks like one part Nuclear Throne and one part Hotline Miami, again showing how festivals like this are great for discovering new games. As the titular Space Bandit, commit some space robbery, blasting your victims with an arsenal of weapons, looking sleek and fast with a great look. I do enjoy rhythm games, so when it's incorporated into other genres, I'm always down to check it out, case in point being City of Beats. You're exploring an ever-changing skyline, fighting on the rooftops of various buildings, where every action is synced to the beats of the music, which can be quite a zen experience despite the hectic combat.
There was once a time when goblins were plentiful in these woods. These few, the last of the green goblins, are all that remain.
Quick little teaser for Goblin Stone, a beautiful hand-drawn rogue-like deck builder RPG that looks great, making it a no-brainer.
The road ahead will not be easy. Perhaps their journey will be worth following.
If you love robots and mechs, Mech Armada is another no-brainer pick, combining procedurally generated levels and enemies, as well as an extensive mech customization system. The tactics gameplay should be strategic as expected, which does also give me a little bit of an Into the Breach vibe, where if it's even anything close to that, should be a title to watch, taking the #1 spot. For more of the best roguelites that you can play right now, check out this video and I will see you after the jump.